Welcome to another episode of The Left Eye, Elections. Elections are very much like beauty pageants. There are some winners and there are some weepers. Yeah, some weepers. Well, Craig Leonard must be doing one pile of weeping after losing to David Coon, leader of the Green Party. What makes this victory interesting in the Fredericton South is you have the two key people who are diametrically opposite to each other. Craig Leonard, on one hand, pro-fracking, vote yes. David Coon, on the other hand, anti-fracking, vote no. In essence, what the Alward government did with this campaign is that he made it into a pseudo referenda. It has the same properties, yes and no. And had he had won, you can bet your sweet bippy that he'd be saying, the people gave us the mandate. Well, sorry Dave, it didn't work that way, but the concept still goes there, and other party leaders have to pay attention to what went on in Fredericton South. It was a clear no. Symbolically, David Coon was a no. Craig Leonard was symbol for yes. So, never lose sight of that. The no campaign won. For any of the leaders, you need to pay attention to that result. That the referenda has spoken. When it became clear that David Coon was winning this riding, David met with his campaign workers and supporters and thanked them all for their hard work and support during the campaign. Here is a video footage of the entire address that he made to his workers and supporters.
There are green lights, so somebody fix that. That's good. It's here, so anyone who wants to play with that, it's good. All right. So someone's not going to reach in my pocket again. I've heard from Kelly Lamrock and I've heard from Roy Wiggins, and I want to congratulate them on their campaigns. I'm certainly grateful to the voters of Fredericton South. But without the final poll reporting, it's impossible to say for sure where we stand. It looks good. It looks very good. I want to say to all the Green Party candidates here and around the province that each of them has what it takes to be an awesome MLA. They all stepped up to the plate with integrity and a vision to provide real choice to their constituents in their riding. And we saw some of the results. Tremendous. Rebecca Fraser-Chasson and Kent North came in a strong second, for example. The pundits are all talking about the Green Party becoming the third party in this province, replacing the NDP. I was never prouder than when the future MLAs, our candidates, joined me on stage at our rally with Elizabeth May. There was and is no better political team in this province. I want to thank our candidates and thank their families for lending them to us for this election campaign. Congratulations to you all on a job well done. I wouldn't be standing here tonight without the support of so many generous, committed, and giving people. I want to thank my wife Janice. And our two daughters, Caroline and Laura. Caroline was on the phone for about half an hour waiting and waiting and waiting. She's at university out of town and finally had to hang up. Laura had to go to school tomorrow, so she went home. But they both want to send a big thank you to everyone for all of your support behind this campaign. I'll never be able to personally adequately thank all of you. The campaign teams, provincial and local, have mounted incredible campaigns here in Fredericton South and across the province. And again, I thank your families for lending you to me for the long, long weeks and long, long days and nights of this campaign. I've been in awe of the number of volunteers who have shown up every day at the campaign headquarters to help. It's incredible. You all know who you are. And your commitment to my candidacy and to the green vision went far beyond any expectations I ever had. Just fantastic. Thank you so much. You all, whether it was canvassing or waving or phoning or cooking or all of the things that had to be done, you let your light shine through to show the people of Fredericton South that politics can be done differently, and that's what we've done here. I'm going to single out just two individuals at this time. That way I won't miss anybody. I want you to join me in thanking our provincial campaign manager, Carmen Boudelian. And our campaign manager for Fredericton South, Meredith Brewer. And I want to express my deep gratitude and respect for all of the voters of Fredericton South, no matter who they voted for in this election, because participation in elections is at the heart of our democracy. I know many people voted for the first time. It's incredible in this riding how many people we ran across who said this was the first time they were going to vote and how excited they were to do so, especially the students at our universities on and off campus. Incredible. So I want to thank all of you for claiming this process as your own. You've taken the first step to shaping politics of the future, as you should. Thank you very much for doing that. You know, on the very last night of the very last door that I knocked on, the very last night of the campaign, as night was setting in, a young woman answered the door with a 2-day-old infant in her arms. And I thought, wow, that's what this campaign has been all about, providing a hopeful and sustainable way forward for our youth, for our children, and for their children. And that's who I have on my mind. That's who I will have on my mind if I do, when this is all said and done, have the honor of entering the legislature as the MLA for Fredericton South. I can't wait to take a seat on the floor of the legislature and get to work for the people of Fredericton and to be able to stand up for what is right and for what is just. I know you have had lots of time to relax and enjoy and savor the moment as far as we understand it at this time. I hope you have enjoyed each other's company. I'm sure you have. And I believe in my heart of hearts that in fact when we wake up tomorrow, we can begin the job of making Fredericton South and our province the kind of place our grandchildren will thank us for. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
New Brunswick has never seen an election like this before. What made this election different compared to previous elections is that the Alward and his marketing team designed a campaign that was very much like a referenda, a pseudo referenda. 2 questions. Yes, no. Well, at the end of the day, no to shell gas has won. This is Andre Faust, and until next time, may good fortune be with you at all times. Thank you once again.